lined up. We went ahead and took advantage of volume buying opportunities and good market timing in order to buy $1.2 million worth of cable and conduit. And I have a couple pictures I could show you where we just have rolls and rolls and rolls out of our county transportation facility in Empire. And for a while we were getting a few calls from the transportation people. How long is this fiber going to sit there? Well, it's not the fiber, right? It's the conduit, you know, that looks so big. But over time, then we've developed the specific projects and the partnerships that's gone on the ground. I think the stockpile was pretty well.
We had 36 semis drop off materials in the last month. We've had 11 semis leave there. So there's smaller projects, but there's also bigger projects that we're cycling through where we have materials. We were just notified this last week that materials for this next year are already back ordered, and to be able to get fiber is going to be in the second quarter of 2017. So just having the materials in stock and available for projects is one.
So it's another example of just trying to be ready to be opportunistic every place you can to get fiber on the ground. If I could, I'd show you a slide that's sort of an illustration of what does collaboration look like. Just an example of one fiber segment that represents partnerships. We've got conduit in the city of Farmington, the southern part of the county, that within the same bundle of fiber is serving Farmington, public schools, Dakota County, the city of Farmington, the state of Minnesota, and there's a bunch of additional capacity for future growth opportunities in there.
So we've run into, like in Farmington a while ago, the police department wanted fiber and a new underpass to have a video camera there because they start getting graffiti and different incidents. So we worked with Farmington Police then to tie in fiber to their city hall, so there's a lot of other options available that occur that somebody has an idea that we have extra capacity to do.
So you're probably leading the nation in fiber to the bridge? I haven't heard of that one before.
We worked with the state of Minnesota for the Highway 61 bridge, and we put in extra conduit in the concrete when they went over to Mississippi. So we took advantage of that and a lot of other opportunities with bridges and underpasses. And
So what I wanted to do is just then briefly take you through just a few examples of collaborations we've done with various types of partners, just to kind of show you the range of things that we've been doing recently. So we started talking about the city of Farmington. We did, under Dig Once, we did upgrades when we were doing work on County Road 64. And so we did traffic signal connections so that we get better timing and traffic flow. We, of course, added redundancy and capacity, and those are, you're going to hear about those every time we do something. But it also creates a future opportunity, or at least a potential for connection to a Farmington industrial park. With the city of West St. Paul, the northern part of the county, Robert Street, which is actually a state road, it has a major reconstruction on it if you've been down Robert Street. And so we work with both the state and the city of West St. Paul to install fiber as part of that. And so the idea is to have a high-density communications corridor that connects us up to Ramsey County and then the state network. And we're able to connect multiple county facilities that happen to be along that route. And of course, we got the big ones, cost reduction benefits. We have a partnership budding with Rice County, where Rice County was interested in co-locating some of their server or data storage equipment at our facility in Hastings or West St. Paul?
in Hastings,
Okay.
Rice County wanted to store their tax information off-site. So they're storing it in our data center that we've got open space.
Yeah. And then, as a part of that agreement, Rice County purchased use of 2 strands of fiber between the counties. So another run that we needed to make, and the cost sharing opportunity from Dakota County or from Rice County is reducing our cost and providing benefits for them. The city of Eagan, Tom Garrison wanted to make sure that I mentioned that they've been a strong partner with us throughout. They've been mapping their fiber since 2004. They've worked with us. We have an online one-stop right-of-way permit system that the county developed, and that's helpful to all of this. Eagan also sets aside money for unplanned opportunities, so they're similarly opportunistic. And so Egan's been a wonderful partner, and as we start to move forward, which I'll talk about at the end, Egan has really been instrumental in trying to build a more coherent management structure for the overall county-city network. We do a lot of collaboration work with the state. Typically we'll, this is, David's work over the years.
You've got success.
The batteries